Good morning, children. Welcome to maths class. So, in the last session, we learned about 100 more and 100 less children. So, how to find 100 more and 100 less numbers, children? If you find 100 more than any number, the digit in the hundreds place becomes one more. Means if you find 100 more number, just you have to add 1 in the 100 place of the digit. Okay, children? And 100 less means you have to subtract 1 from the 100 place of the digit to get 100 less number. Okay, children? So next, everyone open page number 30 in studio 8.24. The numbers 754, 560, 783, 351 and 952 are to be written on the houses given below. Okay, here given some houses, no children, and here on the top, on the roof of the house, written some numbers. So starting from the blue house, write the numbers from left to the right. So the left to the right means this is left. Okay, children, this is left to right. Starting from left to right, order of the numbers, order of smallest to biggest, they have been done for you. Okay, here you have to write the numbers from smallest to biggest. Okay, children, here already first written one number 351, 560. After that, here you have to write from smallest to biggest. Okay, children, so here the first two completed, 351 completed and 560 completed. So which number comes after 560, children? So in remaining three numbers, which one is smaller you have to write here. 754, 783 and 952 given here. So in these three, which one is smaller, children? 700. So here also 700. So what we have to do here? So observe the tens place, children. Here in the tens place 5 is there. Here 8 is there. So 8 is greater, no children. So write here 754. 754. Next 783. Okay, children. Next 952. So now these five numbers are arranged from smallest to biggest. Am I correct, children? Yes. Okay, here you have to arrange the numbers from smallest to biggest. Okay, children, here you have to arrange the numbers from smallest to biggest. Okay, next, the numbers here also given 5 numbers, children, are to be written from left to right. So left to right, but you have to write from biggest to smallest. Okay, here written smallest to biggest, no children, but here you have to write from biggest to smallest. So in these 5 numbers, we know that 508 is bigger, no children. 753 is bigger, no children. So here written 753. So 753 after 508. Next, what are the remaining 3 numbers? 368, 493 and 219. In these 3 numbers, which one is bigger, children? 493. So write 493 here. Next 368 and then 219. Okay, children, here you have to arrange the numbers from biggest to smallest. Okay, biggest to smallest. Next, turn to next page, children, page number 31. Odd and even numbers. Okay, odd and even numbers 8.25, children. Okay, 8.25. Look at the pictures. Can you buy only one from each? Okay, look at the pictures here given. Totally 3 objects, children. What are they? It is gloves, shoes and socks. Okay, gloves, shoes and socks. Look at the pictures. Can you buy only one from each? So ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్లో మనం ఒక్కొక్క ఆబ్జెక్టే కొనగలమా, చిల్డ్రన్? Okay, here the given question is, can you buy only one from each? So here given sets of object, we can buy only one set. We are buying two shoes or one shoe only. మనం వన్ షూ కొని వన్ షూ వేసుకెళ్తామా? నో, we can buy only two shoes, and we can buy only one gloves children, and we can wear only one socks. మనం వన్ సాక్సే వేసుకుంటామా కాలుకి? నో, we wear two socks. Okay children, a set of two things used together forms a pair. Okay, so here we can use these two socks, we cannot use only one, means here the two things are called as pair. Okay children, these two things are called as pair. Okay, we can buy two shoes only, we can buy two slippers, and we can buy two socks. Okay children, so these are all the pairs. Okay, a set of two things used together forms a pair. Okay, here this shoe is one pair and socks is one pair. Okay children, next we cannot separate this, means we cannot buy only one from each sets. ఒక షూ కొనుక్కుని వేసుకుంటే ఎలా ఉంటుంది? దిస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ కరెక్ట్. నో చిల్డ్రన్, we can buy only two shoes. Next, look around your class and spot objects that are in pairs. Share your answers. Okay, once look around your class children and spot the object in pairs. మన క్లాస్లో ఏ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ పేర్స్లో ఉంటాయో అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, లుక్ అరౌండ్ యువర్ క్లాస్ అండ్ spot object that are in pairs, and you have to write the object here. Okay, you have to think which objects are pair in our classroom, you have to write here. Next, count the number of biscuits in each tray and write in the box. Draw circles to pair the biscuits. One has been done for you. What is the meaning of pair children? Pair having two things, so you have to remember this. Okay, remember this point. Pair means two objects. Okay, first you have to count the number of biscuits. Okay, shall we start children? Everyone count the number of biscuits and write here. Everyone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So write number 8 here. Okay children. Next, everyone do like this. Count the next in biscuits in next plate also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here 9 only, no children, you have to write number 9. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So write number 6 here. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here 5 biscuits are there, no children, you have to write number 5. So first here it is the given question. Count the number of biscuits in each tray and write in the box. So we completed this one. Next, draw circles to pair the biscuits. Okay, draw circles to pair the biscuit means pair, one pair having how many things children? 2. So here 2 biscuits are, so here this is one pair, no children, you have to make a pair like this. So these 2 biscuits as one pair, these 2 biscuits as one pair, and these 2 biscuits as one pair hai. Okay children, you have to make it 2 biscuits as one pair. Okay, you have to make 2 biscuits as one pair children. In next place also you have to do like that. These 2 biscuits as one group, and these 2 biscuits as one group. Next, these 2 biscuits as one group, and these 2 biscuits as one group. Okay children, here any biscuits left here? Yes, here 1 biscuit left children. Okay, so go to the next one. You have to make these 2 biscuits as one group, these 2 as one group, and these 2 biscuits as one group. Okay, you have to make a 2 biscuits as one pair. Okay, here I am making these 2 biscuits as one pair, these 2 biscuits as one pair children. And here any biscuit left here children? No, here any biscuit left? No. But coming to these 2 plates children, here 1 biscuit left, and here also 1 biscuit left. Was it possible to pair all the biscuits in all the trays? So here is it possible, children? No. Here one biscuit left. So tick 9. No. Okay. It is not possible to pair the biscuits in all the trays. Next, the number of biscuits that could be paired. Okay, here in these two, here in these two plates, any biscuit is left, children? No. So here we paired the biscuits. 8 and 6, no, children. So here total how many biscuits? 8 biscuits, and here 6 biscuits. The number of biscuits that could be paired are 8 and 6. Okay, here we paired the number of, here we paired 8 biscuits in pairs, and in 6 biscuits also we can arrange these pairs, children. So these are called even numbers. Okay, these are called, such numbers are called even numbers. Okay, here we arranged these numbers, we arranged these biscuits as pairs, children. Yes, here 8 biscuits and here 6 biscuits. Now coming to here 9 biscuits and here 5 biscuits. Here we arranged pairs, children. No, here one biscuit left. The number of biscuits that could not be paired, what are they? The number of 5 biscuits and 9. 5 and 9. The number of biscuits that could not be paired are 5 and 9. Such numbers are called odd numbers. Okay, children? Such numbers are called odd number. That thing, once you have to remember, children, that things can we arrange in pairs, those numbers are called even numbers. Okay, that things can we arrange in pairs. For example, children, here I am taking 2 pencils, here 2 things. If we arrange these 2 things as one pair, yes, we know that pair having 2 objects, no, children. So these 2 we can arrange as pair, means it is the number. So here it is 2 objects, no, children. Here number 2 is even number. Okay, number 2 is even number. When coming to, if you take 3 objects, children, okay, for example here I am taking 3 objects. Here we can arrange this object as pair, children. So arrange first, we can arrange these 2 objects as one pair, but 1 is left here. So here totally how many objects are, children? 3. So the number 3 we can arrange as pair, children? No. That means number 3 is odd number. Okay, children? That things that we arranged in pairs are called even numbers. For example, here 8 biscuits are there, no, children. So in 8 biscuits we arranged in pairs. So 8 is even number and 6 is also even number. But coming to the 5, children, 5 biscuits can be arranged in pairs? No, here 1 biscuit left. So 5 is not a even number, means it is odd number. Okay, that things that we arrange in pairs. సో మనం థింగ్స్ని తీసుకున్నప్పుడు పేర్స్గా అరేంజ్ చేస్తే those are even numbers, and that cannot we arrange in pairs means odd number. So for example here 3 things are there, we cannot arrange as pair. Am I correct, children? These 2 is pair and here 1 pencil is left, means 3 is odd number. Okay, 3 is odd number. Okay, children, so once everyone we will do this activity in later, children. Next, knowing a number as odd or even will tell us whether the number of object can be paired or not. Okay, knowing a number as odd or even, so how to know? If you arrange the things in pairs, if you arrange the things in pairs means it is even number, and if you could not arrange the things in pairs means it is odd number, children. Okay, write a sentence describing yourself in even number of words. Okay, you have to describe yourself in even number of words. For example, children, so you have to describe yourself. I have 2 hands. Okay, this is a sentence and describe yourself, children. And here 2 hands means 2 is even number or not, children? Yes. For example, if we take 2 objects, we can arrange as pair, means 2 is even number. Okay, children, I have 2 hands. Okay, we have to write like this. And I have 10 fingers in my hands. I have 10 fingers in my both hands. 10 means we can arrange in pair, children. You have to check. You have to take any 10 things and you have to make it pairs to get equal pair, children. So 10 is even number. You have to write like this also. I have 10 fingers in my hands. Okay. Next. Now everyone open companion page number 72, children. Observe 8J. Look at the scene given below. Pair up the balls, birds, children and the ducks. Group each pair. One has been done for you. Okay, children, here pair up the balls, birds, children and ducks. So pair means you have to make two things as one group. Okay, you have to make two things as one group, and next tick the statements that are correct. So the birds are in even number. So how to find it? These are birds are even number or not, children? So even numbers means that we can arrange in pairs, means it is even number, and we could not arrange in pairs, means it is odd number. No, you have to check like this, children. So for example, first you have to make birds as pair, children. Okay, here I paired birds. I paired these birds, children. So here any bird left here? Yes, children. Here one bird left, means the birds are in even number. This statement is correct, children? No, this is correct, children. The things that can we arrange in pairs, those are called even numbers. But here we cannot arrange these birds in pairs. Why? Because here one bird is left, means this is not a correct statement. So cross in this box. Okay, the birds are not in even numbers. Why? Because here one bird is left, means here the birds are in odd numbers. Okay, children, the birds are in odd numbers. So you have to make a pairs of ducks, make a pairs of birds and children and ducks also, and you have to observe the statements, and if it is correct means tick, and if it is wrong means you have to cross. Okay, children, this is your homework, children. This is about today's class. Thank you. Have a nice day.